Hi guys, Fonzie here from GMMotorsport, Australia Speed. Today we've got a tribute car. It's a V6 and the owner takes a lot of pride in it. He's done some self-modifications and most of them appear to work. So I think he's touched the intake up, a bit of porting, maybe where the throttle body is. He also done the home airbox and quite frankly it's actually worked alright. He's epoxied it, changed it, it's got a nice flow still on it. Standard airbox works right here, and because that's been left standard, when we ran the car up standard, which we did a standard run, it actually made some good power because realistically the tune wasn't murdered. When people put these OTRs on, whether it's Orrsom or VCM or anything, the cars usually go backwards because the velocity across the MAF is not right for the fuel curve. Changes the ignition curve, changes the auto, changes everything basically. So you've got to be pretty careful. So this was a smart move. He done this and it worked all right. He went to town on it. He's the Swiss cheese, bit of heat protection, and a K&N. So hey, had to go, worked. Some of them simple things, mate, we've done it back 20 years ago. Some of the things work and it showed on the dyno, which we'll show you. So what we'll do now is we'll show you with the Orrsom, and probably most important is the GMMotorsport tune as well. So would have been interesting if we had time to probably retune it with that airbox, but time is money. What we'll do is we'll run it up and show you what the difference is with the GMMotorsport tune and a different intake. I feel that most of the gains are probably from our tune, but good combination works well. And it's got Cat's headers and full exhaust anyway as well. Let's hit the roll, see what we can do. Okay, good result. 229.6, you might as well call that 230 and nearly 308, mate. Rear wheel horsepower, so the owner will be quite happy. We'll do some overlays and show you some stuff. Okay, here's the overlay. So when it come in, that's the power, and it was 204. I think it was speed limited, so if you can imagine, you know, probably would have went around here, but would have had some torque management in it as well. So we did an apples for apples comparison. But what the good thing is, we've got power everywhere, and that's just because we alter a lot of stuff. It's got, you know, different variable cam, timing, a lot of stuff going on. So if you're pretty clued, you can get it to work. But you can see here, even with the same lambda, okay, look how much more power we made. And that's not air intake, because at the end of the day the little V6 would not have outran that standard airbox, which is the filter size is the same as a V8, so that's just realistically in tune. So guys, a bit of an insight to it. We've got some even more go fast parts for these that we'll be testing shortly, so stay tuned, but I'm sure we'll be very happy with his V6. And it might even be able to challenge some of the lower level V8s. Thanks guys.